Rope Drop Radio is proudly brought to you by Touring and Cruises Travel Agency. Planning your next magical Disney adventure or an exciting trip around the world? Their expert team is ready to help you every step of the way at no additional cost. They'll even monitor for discounts after you book and apply any you qualify for automatically. Just mention Rope Drop Radio when booking. Now, let's rope drop.
Helping you navigate the Disney parks.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
You're listening to Rope Drop Radio.
Welcome to another Rope Drop Radio. I am Doug McKnight here with Lauren Shields. And Lauren, we have a great show ahead of us, don't we?
Yes, it's all about food.
Yes, it's about food. Today, we're going to talk about what we eat in the parks so that you know where we're coming from when we give a dining recommendation, right?
Yes. As long as you don't troll me about it.
Oh, I won't, because this is your personal opinion. There's nothing to troll.
We'll see.
On this one. Yes.
I know you too well. We'll see.
Okay, maybe, possibly. All right. With that, also want to remind people we have the springtime surprise coming up in April 3rd through the 6th. I'm going to be slowly walking or crawling or jogging a 10-miler. Lauren will be running the 10-miler, though, won't you?
Yeah, but I need you to catch up so that I don't spend the whole run worried about you dying somewhere.
Don't worry about me. They have plenty of medical staff all around, and they'll make sure I get to breakfast eventually.
Yes, I'm only concerned about you getting to breakfast.
That's really all that matters, is looking forward to Cape May Cafe already. So, spoiler, that's not in the show for me, but it's on topic for today, right?
Yes, as we talk about food. And during the springtime surprise, we will hopefully see some of our Patreons. Speaking of Patreons, we do not sadly have any new ones this week, so Doug will cry.
I will. To sleep. That's how I will fall asleep tonight.
That's a lot of tears.
Mm-hmm.
But please come join us on Patreon. We have exclusive after shows, and Doug records weekly news episodes too that people really enjoy. So please come check us out on there. We would love to see you.
Yeah, you get the news and a hair of my opinion of it. Not too much of my opinion, but a hair. Just enough.
Yes.
Yeah, so that I like to tell you how you should feel about the news as I say the news.
I've noticed that.
That's how all media works these days anyway, right? Yeah, I got to kind of slice my opinion in there just a little. Anyway, another great way to support the show is by leaving a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star review and we will read it on air and love you forever. This week's 5-star review is titled, Keeps the Disney Magic Alive All Year Long. 5 stars. By Ajax678. Rope Drop Radio is an absolute joy to listen to. Doug and Lauren have such fun and informative banter that makes every episode both entertaining and valuable. They cover great topics with timely information that any Disney fan can appreciate. I only make it to Walt Disney World once a year for my annual birthday trip, but listening to this podcast keeps the magic alive for me all year long. Thanks for keeping the Disney spirit strong. Keep up the amazing work.
Oh, that was super nice.
Yes, great review. Very well written. I couldn't write one better myself if I tried.
No, and I think they're onto something there going for your birthday.
Yeah, that's
a great time to go.
It's a great time. No matter what time your birthday is, it's a great time.
Yeah.
So, all right. And if you're on your birthday, you're going to need to eat something. So today we're going to go through each park and say which restaurant we would prefer to go to and what exactly we would order. And we're going to do a counter service and a table service in each park. And we might throw in a resort at the end if you stick around for it. Maybe. Possibly talk a little resorts, but we're going to go through each park, say what we order, why we order, what we like about it, all that fun stuff, maybe question each other's choices. But not for a birthday, not a celebration, not like a special dining sort of thing, right? It's not New Year's. It's just a day
normal
in the park.
day.
Normal day.
Normal day in the park.
And we're thinking about ourselves. I'm not thinking about my family at all when I say this.
Some of my answers are really based on where we eat as a family.
Well, I'm more selfish than Lauren. That I think everybody is already aware of. Okay. So Lauren, I'll let you kick it off. We're going to start in the animal kingdom. Let's do a counter service first, then table service kind of at each park. All right. What is your counter service?
Yeah, easy one to start off with. So Satuli Canteen. I will follow your lead. I know you've been doing this lately. I actually order off the kids menu there because
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I like the hot dog that's
Oh,
wrapped in the dough. It's just kind of like
the
the
pig in a
dough.
blanket.
It's so good. It's simple. It's basic, but it's good.
Notice that trend right there, guys. There we
Simple,
go.
basic,
You
and
came
good.
right out of the gate with it, Lauren.
I did. I was like, "Ooh, this is like such a tell on how I eat." But I think this is my only kids menu order. I will sometimes get the cheeseburger pods; those are good too.
Yeah,
But
they are good.
I like carbs, and yeah, as you can tell by both those choices, actually, because they're wrapped in carbs. But I lean towards the hot dog.
All right, so Thule Canteen is a great place, and I'm going there too. All right,
Okay, and what are you
but
getting?
so I'm gonna order like a normal adult now. On the last Disney trip, you did notice I ordered a lot of kids
That's
meals
what you
because I'm
said.
like hardcore dieting to try to go 10 miles. I made some life changes, but I'm pretty sure after I run 10 miles, this is where my mindset is on eating right now. So
Okay.
normal adult meals for Doug. All right. So I'm going to go with the chopped wood grilled chicken bowl. So
Oh.
they have the different bowls. I get the chicken, which is chicken thighs. And they put a coleslaw on all the bowls and bao balls on those. And then you get your choice of a base and a sauce. When you just look at the menu, it doesn't really tell you the base and the sauce options. But if you go into the mobile order, you can go and pretend to mobile order, any day of the year from your home on your couch so that you can really see it. But I like to get the noodles and then the like creamy herb and garlic, or it's ranch. Let's just be honest, right? It's a type of ranch. I like that as the sauce. So I get the noodles and the ranch sauce with my chicken bowl at Satuli's, and it is fantastic. And we enjoyed the desserts there. It's one of the few places where we almost always order one of the desserts. We get like the blueberry dessert or the chocolate one. You know what I mean?
We get the blueberry one a lot. Yeah.
Like we don't order a lot of counter service dessert, but there we do. We split it between the 4 or 5 or
Yes.
6 of us, however many people are sitting there. So,
Yep,
but
we've done the same.
the burger pods are good. They remind me of runzas for anybody that's been through Nebraska and had a runza, but with pickles in them. So they're a little different. They're not quite a runza, but close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just confused all but 5% of our listeners there. But
Probably.
yeah, runza's good. If you're in Nebraska, you got to eat runza, unlike Annette last week on the after show we discussed. All right.
Have you ever done breakfast there? I don't think I even realized they had a breakfast menu.
Yeah, so it was there when it opened, and then it went away for a while, and then it just recently came back. It's really good. I have eaten there once because we were done with Animal Kingdom before lunch was being served, and we're like,
Right.
let's just eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's slightly better than most breakfasts, I would say.
Okay. Should
'Cause
we move
it's
on to dinner or table?
table service, yeah.
So
So
in my
this
head,
can
I
be
went to
dinner,
dinner.
lunch. Yeah, I mean, but who's still in Animal Kingdom for dinner?
I know,
It's
that's why I struggle here because I'm
it's
usually
what
gone.
we don't eat much table service at Animal Kingdom, but we have. Where do you like to eat?
The only place we eat at is Tusker House because
Okay.
that's the only place everyone can agree on.
So
Mostly because it has mac and cheese for
mm,
girls.
what do you like on the buffet?
I get the chicken. The watermelon feta salad is good. I will get the bread and dips, but I don't like spicy, so I will actually make my husband try the dips and tell me which one's
Mm,
spicy and which one I'll like, and
he's
so they
like
do
your
that.
canary in a coal mine right there.
Mhm. He
Okay.
is. He is. But it's tricky because you guys all like to say, "Well, it's Disney spicy and it's not that
Which
bad."
it's not.
These are lies. It is spicy and not good. And he will be honest with me.
He knows your palate well then, I take it.
He just every once in a while, he messes up and he's like, "Oh, it's not that spicy." And then I start eating it and I'm just looking at him and staring at him and I'm like, "This is spicy." And then he's
Does,
like,
like, your
"Oh."
nose start to run spicy or, like,
Oh, I don't even
just
get to that. Who wants their mouth to be on fire? Like, even a little bit?
I don't people enjoy that, I guess. I don't
Jake
like
really enjoys
spicy,
it.
but
I've seen him sweat and, like, enjoy it, and I'm like, "That looks awful." But okay.
and you get to meet characters at your meal.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's a win, something for everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Where are you going?
um, I'm going to the Asian restaurant over in Asia. The name is escaping me all of a
Yak and
sudden.
Yeti?
Yak and Yeti. Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
I got the menu open, but it doesn't say the name of the restaurant. So, here this is how I eat Asian food. Are you guys ready for this? Really authentic stuff. I'm gonna get the sweet and sour chicken.
Oh,
Yeah, intense.
very
It's
adventurous.
it is, but it's good. They have a really good sweet and sour chicken. I am not adventurous when it comes to Asian food, because I'm just kind of lame. So here we are. This is baseline. Um, Lauren's not spicy and Doug's kind of boring. So I like the sweet and sour chicken. They got all the stuff in it though, like the bell peppers, the pineapple, the onions. Like it's good. It is some of the better sweet and sour chicken I've had, and they have some really good wontons and egg rolls there too. They have a wonton dessert, like a pineapple cream cheese wonton, I believe, that is fantastic. So
Hmm.
that's
I
Yak
will
and Yeti's. Sit
I will
down.
say if you have a child who wants mac and cheese, that my girls do not like their mac and cheese, and that is
Mm.
why we do not go there because it's basically you like rewarm Kraft mac and cheese.
Oh,
And I've never seen and I think we just went there and they were really hungry and they about screamed. Like, well, they were really little
oh.
too, but they were like, "This is awful." I was like, "Oh no."
Kids and their opinions.
Yeah. So that place has scarred the children for us. But
Evidently.
yeah. Should we
All right.
move on to studios?
Yes, Hollywood Studios. Where you going for your counter service?
Pizza Rizzo until it
Oh,
dies.
we're gonna have to. So we'll probably have to have a meet up there on our trip. The night before the race. The race is on the 6th. On the
Yeah,
5th, we're probably gonna have a meet up at Pizza Rizzo's.
we need
Just
to.
saying.
I
Yeah,
need to
Pizza
go before
Rizzo
it's
meet
gone.
up that afternoon for sure. So Pizza Rizzo meet up that afternoon. On the 6th will probably be Epcot meetup. Hopefully everybody can join for a epic picture in front of Spaceship Earth. But okay, that was a side note there for sure.
Yeah, that's news to me
All
also.
right, yeah, I like to just throw stuff out at Lauren on the fly. Okay, um, so Pizza Rizzo's, what do you get?
Again, plain. So I guess I'm boring too. Just a cheese pizza with the Caesar salad. Simple.
Hmm. I I like their meatball sub. It's like the
I
fakest
don't know
cheese
that
to
we've
ever be on
ever.
there.
Jake's
It's pretty
probably
good.
gotten it. I was like, we all get pizza. Again, not good pizza. It's about the
No,
ambiance there, air
the
conditioning.
Caesar salads are decent though.
Yes,
Um,
that does get eaten.
like
Yeah,
they're like really cold and crispy
they are.
somehow, even though they probably serve 10,000 of them a day.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
when we are there over Christmas, they have that cookie with the melting snowman. That's not
Mm,
good, but I always buy because it's cute.
yeah.
And then we
Cute's
all
important.
it is. It's, Instagrammable.
You got to tweet it before you eat it. So,
Right.
all
Yeah.
right.
So where are you going for counter service?
I am going to go to ABC Commissary.
Mhm.
And if so, I asked Claire for restaurants, where do I usually like to eat? And this was the first place she said. She said, "You annoyingly like this." So I will
Oh,
go get this and carry it over to Backlot Express where the rest of the family eats. See, I really just think about myself. Um, so I like to get the buffalo grilled chicken cheese sandwich, or grilled
grilled cheese.
buffalo chicken grilled cheese sandwich. There we go. I mixed the words up there. So it's grilled sourdough toasted with buffalo chicken, Monterey provolone, cheddar, and cream cheese, served with a side of buffalo sauce, and then fries or whatever other side you want to choose.
And that is good. I have
Oh,
had that.
it's so good.
Yeah.
So
That
good.
is my go-to when I'm there, which is not a lot. On my
I
adult-only trips, I go there with you guys sometimes.
Yeah, we have done that before.
Mhm.
If I win the battle of where we get to eat
So, like, that one time.
that one time.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah. So I like me some grilled cheese, and that's a really good one. The buffalo sauce that they give you is not super like spicy either. It's not real hot or like it's pretty mild for buffalo sauce. So it's closer to a ketchup in my opinion.
So, that's about as spicy as I can do.
That version of spicy.
Yes, because I thought that was spicy, but not uncomfortably so.
Okay, and that is way more mild than normal buffalo sauce, just for
Mhm.
those listening. Like closer to ketchup, but it still has a little bit of tang to it that makes it buffalo sauce. Okay. And their
Yeah.
fries are steak fries there. Another good thing about ABC Commissary is the refillable cups, I believe. Right? The
That sounds
fountains are
right.
outside of the like you fill your own cup. And so does Backlot Express. So that's one cool thing. At Pizza Rizzo's,
Oh,
they're
that's no.
handing you a cup. Yeah. So all right. Let's time to sit down at Hollywood Studios. Where are you making your ADR? Advanced dining reservation, that is.
Fancy terminology.
Trying to help everybody.
So, lately for us, it's been Roundup Rodeo.
Mm,
As I was making this list, I realized we do a lot of family style or
mhm.
buffet style at night because I have my husband and my son have a very high metabolism and they are starving from all the walking. So to make everyone happy, especially them, we have to do like one huge meal.
Yeah,
So
makes sense.
that's where we go. They have the very good cheddar biscuits. I like the watermelon salad with the mint,
Oh,
which sounds
yeah,
weird, but it's actually really good.
it is.
And then I like their barbecue chicken. I actually like their street corn too, which is saying something coming from Iowa.
Yeah,
It's
that
pretty good.
Claire likes that. I'm not a huge fan, but Claire does. Do you use the jam that comes with those biscuits? The jalapeno?
No,
Okay, I was wondering where the line was.
there's the line. I'm pretty sure I was warned not to by Jake.
Yeah, so I actually like it, and I don't like jalapenos. Like when I get nachos and stuff, I ask for no jalapenos because I'm not that guy. I'm the no jalapeno type. But I like that jam. I
And it's
can't
not
remember.
spicy,
It's got a little zest to it.
but not bad.
No, not
Okay,
Doug can
maybe I'll
handle
try
it,
it.
which is kind of sad for that jam, I guess. I
Yeah.
think I enjoy everything there except maybe the sausage. Just not a sausage guy.
I don't eat sausage, so I
Yeah,
don't think
there's
I've ever even
enough.
tried it. There's
There's
so much
enough
other
stuff.
food. I am more about the sides than I am about like the meats. So
In
for that works for me.
If people haven't been there since they first opened, at first you had to pick like 3 of the 6 sides or some nonsense like that. Now they just give you all of them. So there's no more
Yeah,
picking. Thank goodness. Our national nightmare is over.
it was
'Cause it's like,
stressful.
how do you pick? I think they got tired of people just asking for them all, right? That had to be it. The servers were slipping them extra sides to try to get a better tip.
Well, I also think there was just like it took longer to take an order because you had to sit there
Right.
and wait for everyone to be like, "Well, should we do this? Should we do that?" Because I know I've been a part to that as a group. Like, which one should we do? So if just bring it, you don't have to wait.
And it's weird, like, so a table of 2 would get the same number of sides as my table of 6, but they're gonna bring me 2 of each side. Just bring me 1 of each side, call it a day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad
agreed.
they figured that out. The mac and cheese there is really good too.
Very
Do your
good.
girls like that?
Um,
Or is it too good?
two complain because it has breadcrumbs on it.
Oh, how dare they?
Which I like. I
How
think they're good, but they're
Yeah,
not there yet.
it's really good. Alright, for
Where are
my
you going?
dinner, I'm headed across the park to 50's Primetime Cafe. Yes, I really like 50's. I don't they harass you, which is all fun and well. I like watching when another table's getting harassed and they don't understand the gimmick. Like
Mm,
that entertains me. I do like it when they yell at my kids though. But I'm gonna order Grandpa Jean's chicken pot pie
that is
because it's
good.
awesome. It's like a solid soup, basically. Let's crush it up, mix it all up. Oh, it's good. I also really like their chocolate shakes.
Have you had the peanut butter one? Can you have peanut
So,
butter?
yeah, I can have peanut butter.
Okay.
So I have not, because I really like their chocolate shakes. So at a certain point, I'm like, I really know I'm going to enjoy this. I don't want to risk the one time every 2 years I'm going to get, that whole risk reward
Yes.
thing. I I don't need a peanut butter and jelly shake. I think I ate too many peanut butter and jellies as a child
Yeah.
that I maybe, I don't know. I still eat randomly too, so
So people rave about it, but yeah, we did not think it was that good.
I just
So,
can't. I love chocolate. Just give me
but the
chocolate.
chicken pot pie is excellent. Did Michelle tell you what happened when I took her there?
No. Well, she probably did, but I don't remember.
So
Please
she got
tell.
super because yeah, unfortunately you were not there. It was just I think Alex had left. We were on a work trip and it ended up just being me and her this last night. And she asked if they had it gluten free. They said they did. So she got super excited. And then they bring it, and it's supposed to have like that flaky
Yeah.
crust. They gave her like this tiny gluten free cracker on top of
On
it.
top of the soup, basically.
Yes. And she just looked so sad and disappointed. I felt so bad for her.
Yeah. She loved the chicken pot pie. It was like one of her favorite things ever.
It is really good, but that
Yeah.
was even sad to look at. It was sad.
Yeah. The transition to not being able to eat gluten was not a smooth one.
No.
So, I they have lots of good things on that menu. So what do you usually order there?
The pot pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
See,
that's saying something because I'm not a pot pie person,
all
but I
right.
like theirs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
good.
that good.
All
Yeah.
right. Should we hop on the Skyliner?
Yes.
Head over to Epcot.
Let's do that.
All right. Lots of options food wise here.
Yeah.
Counter service, not so much.
No. Lately we've gone to Connections, which is
Mm-hmm.
even a struggle because they do not have mac and cheese.
No, they
So,
don't.
I think I just override them on this because I'm like, you can eat mac and cheese wherever we eat for dinner. So we go there. I like the margarita pizza,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and so I usually get that.
It's a big
Sometimes the
slice.
yeah, sometimes we get the truffle fries. Those are good. But yeah, it's a huge slice of pizza for sure.
Yeah. So what do your kids usually eat there then?
The kids' pizza. I think they
Okay.
have chicken tenders too, right? They'll
Yeah,
do
they got
that.
chicken
It's
strips almost.
everything
Yeah.
but mac and cheese, basically. But yeah, they'll begrudgingly go and complain to me, and then I keep I have to. So I have to actually figure out strategically where we're eating for dinner ahead of time, so that they have their mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is harder than chicken strips. My kids were always chicken strips. They would get the mac and cheese if it existed, but chicken strips, they still are addicted to chicken strips. I think
Yeah,
it's the number one food for college students as well right now.
well, they're good. I get it.
The chickens need to be stripped. I don't know. That sounded really weird.
That did
Ugh,
not sound good.
not at all.
So where are you going for lunch or your quick service?
I am going to the Regal Eagle Smokehouse back in America.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what are you
Going to
getting?
Regal Eagle. So I'm gonna get me some it's the North Carolina chopped smoked pork butt platter. Comes with cornbread and a choice of sides. So you get your cornbread and then a side of pickles is pretty awesome with that one. They also, because they have like it's sweet. They're good pickles. Or there's onion rings are a really good side. Sometimes I'll just get a whole nother side because their sides are good. But I like the pork butt. Also sounds weird to say that out
It does
loud.
sound weird. You're on a roll.
I am like butter. Yeah. The chicken's good, but I prefer the pork. And they have a good pulled pork sandwich as well. But if I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna upgrade a little bit from the sandwich, and I get the platter. And their cornbread's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's what
guess
it should
what?
be.
I've never eaten there.
Well, you're gonna have to add that to the list for
Because
April, I
they
guess.
put breadcrumbs on the mac and cheese and I didn't want to hear about it. But yes, I need to go there.
But
And then
without kids,
I
yeah.
Usually when we're on adults trip, though, we're doing the festival booths.
Right. That's the problem with I don't get to eat here often enough because
No, there's usually a festival.
more festival. The Flower and Garden will be going on when we are there in April, so not sure what we'll do.
Yeah, we'll see if we can.
We have reservations at other places, so we probably aren't going to be eating there.
But we're
Yeah.
running 10 miles, so we could
So
eat
maybe
a
we
lot of
can.
food.
Right. Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. So yeah, that's quick service. Notice neither of us said Sunshine Seasons. It's menus gotten stripped down over the last few years, which is really sad. It
So
didn't come out of COVID well.
No, and we get dragged there if mac and cheese is not on the dinner menu, like for lunch.
Oh,
So that has happened, and that is sad because you can't even mobile order it now, which is silly because you could do
weird.
it during COVID, and then they took it away, and it's just not my favorite place. But that's where the mac and cheese is, so it happens every once in a while.
All right. Well, the next one's hard because there's so many options. Sit down restaurant, table service. Which one did you pick at Epcot?
So I stuck with the family style and did Garden Grill.
Okay.
That is a popular one for us, although we feel like it's on the decline. They have the good cornbread. It, the thin steak, like it's like flank steak, is really really good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like a Thanksgiving meal because they had the green
Yeah.
beans, mashed potatoes. They took away the stuffing, which was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And now they took away the dessert they had.
They
It was
changed it up. Yeah.
it used to be so good. So we're struggling there a little bit. But again, I just need the boys to be happy and fully fed. So that's typically where we go. And characters.
Yeah, that's a good one. The menus changed a lot over the last decade for
Yeah.
sure. Heck, the last 15 years it's changed a lot. I think we went there in 08 and then it got better, then it got worse, then it gets better, and then it gets worse. So we just keep going, keep enjoying it. It's got a great breakfast menu as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want breakfast or brunch is a great time to go. Get one of those later seatings for breakfast. It's a little cheaper too. Same characters. Yeah.
Yeah. So what about you?
I'm going to Via Napoli.
Going
family style on this. We like to get the big giant pizza. It's actually to feed all 5 of us. Oh, 4 of us there now. Because Michelle can't eat it. But anyway, we get the giant one and it feeds us all for the same price as a counter service of if we got, meals. It's actually cheaper than a counter service if you're getting that big pizza. And if everybody can agree on a type of pizza. So we usually do a create your own, get like half cheese, half like sausage and mushroom, peppers, green peppers type of thing.
Yeah.
There used to be a pizza that they had like a type you could order, but they've gotten rid of it. That was like Italian sausage and mushroom that I would get, but it's no longer on the menu. So I got to just make it myself. It's not hard. And I've gone there and got my own like personal size pizza as well when I'm with adults. Their pasta is good too. The most annoying thing that's ever happened is we went there with, we were on a spring break trip with 2 other families that both have 2 of Alden's friends and their parents and some siblings. So a big group. And we went there thinking we'd order like 3 different of these giant pizzas. And we get there and Alden's like, I'm going to get this pasta. And we're like, you are? And then of course he said that out loud. And so one other kid's like, yeah, I'm going to get this pasta. And then Claire's like, I'm getting this pasta. So the parents all sat there and shared a pizza while we doled out all this money on pasta. And it was like, we were too tired to fight it at that, like there's that Disney tired where you're just like,
you don't care anymore.
Like, whatever. Okay. Like if that was at home and we went out to eat, it'd be like, no, you're going to eat what I order you and you're going to love it. And I don't want to hear another word. Right. But it was that moment. And like, all of a sudden all the kids ordered pasta and we're just like,
oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
Like,
what are you doing, kids?
You think they would just go pizza?
They were middle schoolers at the time in their defense. So, and we're sitting at a table where we're looking at the pizza ovens that are named after volcanoes. Like, get it.
That's a
children.
fail.
Yeah, it was. And it was one of those where, like, one of the other dads looking at me like, "You told me we were gonna share these pizzas." I'm like, "I just sorry, my kids stink.
Oh,
They
that
don't
stinks.
bad
Yeah.
influence." But,
Yeah.
yeah,
If we wanna do something cheap, and I know this is cheating, but we'll go to Beach Club and do what's the ice cream shop? Beaches and Cream.
peaches and cream.
Because we can get, like, dessert added significantly cheaper than
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of these other it is, like,
Oh,
more
yeah.
on point with counter service. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's way more on point in counter service.
Yeah.
Beaches and Cream and Geyser Grill are
Yeah.
two examples of not quite table service, not quite counter service. But yeah, so I love Via Napoli. The pizza is fantastic. It's very authentic to Naples and Italy. Uh, I mean, I love Italy, and I ate so much pasta and pizza, and it is on point. I will say
Nice.
that. Like, it is. They say it's authentic. Like, they bring in water that has the same pH and mineral balance as Naples. So,
Did they tell you that?
oh yeah, they tell you that. Yeah, they put that. It's
Our
well
I
published.
don't remember them ever saying
Mhm.
that to me when I
They
was there. Maybe I wasn't
import their
listening.
flour. I mean,
I think I
it's
knew that.
yeah, they get the same type of mineral concentration. It's like from somewhere in Ohio or something, that has the same water is very different from place to place. So learned all about that in dental school and public health classes. But that's a whole nother story.
Oh,
But yeah, water is very geographically impacted by the minerals in the ground. So
you know who has the best water?
no.
Iceland.
That's what I heard. Someone was
So
on a
good.
trip report about a cruise, and they talked a lot about the water for a while.
It's so good.
That's a rope drop on deck episode right
Yes,
there. Yeah, go find that one. All right, I rambled too much about
you
water
did.
and flour, but Via Napoli's, I love it. I really do. I miss it though. I do. We don't go as much as we used to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we take the monorail to Magic Kingdom?
If we have to eat at the Magic Kingdom, we're going to eat at the Magic Kingdom. What is
Okay.
your counter service of choice?
So this one I did not really think about the kids because I don't think they have mac and cheese. The Columbia Harbor House I went with.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm basic here and get the chicken strips and fries.
There you go. Now everybody
That's all you
knows what
need.
Lauren likes to eat. It's
Yeah.
what's important. She could eat anything in the Magic Kingdom. She's getting the chicken strips and fries.
Well, there's no good place to eat in the Magic Kingdom.
There really isn't. Picos Bills is okay. Columbia Harbor House is slightly better. So I'm picking Columbia Harbor House as well.
Okay, then
And
what do you get?
I'm getting the trio platter. So it's got fish and chips, but they also throw a chicken strip or two in there, or
Mhm.
more of a chicken nugget, really. And then you get the hush puppies. I don't really fully understand what a hush puppy is because I'm pretty sure it's not made out of puppies.
Mhm.
But isn't it like corn that's deep fried, like a ball of
Yeah,
corn
that sounds
flour?
right. We have this talk every time we actually go to Columbia Harbor
Like,
House because
what
it's so
what am I
infrequent.
eating? Because I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure it's the least healthy thing I could bite into.
I'm sure.
Like, fried corn is not like, corn's not healthy, period, like, trust me. And then right? Like, ugh, then we're deep frying it. But I like the fish and chips. Um, Sometimes I just get the fish, but I like to get that platter because then I get my hush puppies the once every couple years, and then I go, "Yeah, I probably shouldn't eat that again."
Yeah.
Yeah, but here the key is to get your food and go upstairs. Let's not forget that.
Yes. Same thing with pizza Rizzos. If there's
Yes,
stairs, go up them.
always,
It'll be
any
less
restaurant.
crowded. Yeah,
Except Pinocchio's, going up those stairs, there's, like, just 3 tables, and usually you're walking up there for no reason.
that's true.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
It is cool, though, if you get a seat up there, like, outside, it's a very cool seat upstairs outside at Pinocchio's. Like,
Yeah.
1% of people even know that's a thing. Um, and it's a cool view, especially, like, say if you're there in November, February, where it's not 1,000 degrees or 50 degrees. It's a good time.
Yeah.
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 Okay. I think that was enough about Magic Kingdom counter services.
I
Basically,
think
you
so.
can go anywhere and get burgers and fries. basically,
It's
right?
basically yeah, and
Like
none of it's real good.
like Disney has added a burger to Regal Eagle Smokehouse, right? Like they can take any menu and make it lame for the people
Yeah.
that need that.
I think they're just trying to appeal to the masses to get
They
everyone
are.
fed, but yeah.
All right, if you got to sit down at the Magic Kingdom, I told you you were not allowed to leave to eat. Where are you going, Lauren?
So the boys again reminded me of this one because we were talking about it. So we do Liberty Tree Tavern a lot.
It is good.
Again, feeds them up. It's Thanksgiving food. We like the stuffing. They have the girls say they have excellent mac and cheese. I'm pretty sure they put goldfish in it, and that's why they like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
They do that at Garden Grill too. And
Yeah.
Ohana. They
And
do
then
that at Ohana.
they come home and they want to put goldfish in their mac and cheese nonstop.
Claire still does that. She's a freshman in high school.
So it doesn't end anytime
No,
soon?
it doesn't end anytime soon. She learned it from Ohana, I believe, first. So
Yeah.
very
Oh my gosh.
Polynesian.
Totally.
That's what she claims it is.
Yeah.
So all
So
right.
that's
So what do you like on that menu exactly? What is your favorite?
why I like it's like I'll eat the turkey, but it's really
Okay.
about the sides, which is the stuffing and the rolls. And I do dip into the mac and cheese. Trying to think of what else I eat there.
All
There's
the whitish, yellowish food there
yeah,
is.
I will do an occasional vegetable. I can't remember what the vegetable is off the top of my head. Like green beans I'll do. That's usually a Thanksgiving food. Oh, salad. They have a
Yeah.
good salad there too.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. It's a good restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the bad thing is you're paying Magic Kingdom prices. That's
Yeah.
like it's a good restaurant, but the price doesn't quite like none of the prices in the Magic Kingdom match. It's all just there's like a $2 tax for being in the Magic Kingdom, basically, right? Like
Yeah.
if yeah.
That is sometimes why we end up doing Tony's, even though it's poorly rated,
hmm
just to do the
It,
cheap pasta thing.
yep. That
Yeah.
is that and Plaza are the cheap options, right?
Yep.
So I'm going Skipper's Canteen because I know Lauren loves it. Um, so my favorite thing on the menu is the taste like chicken because it is. It's crispy fried chicken, jasmine rice, chili soy glaze, and pickled vegetable slaw. So basically, what it is a chicken breast that is, I mean, sweet and sour chicken is really what it is.
Mhm.
That's what the glaze is. It's a slightly tangier sweet and sour chicken. It's a little more of the sour than the sweet, but that's what it is. It's very good. I enjoy it, and it's consistent. I know people have gone with me and ordered the steak and been like, the steak is not very good. I'm like, it's like going to Applebee's and complaining about the quality of the cut of the steak, right? It's not a steakhouse.
Mhm. But I've
Yeah.
ordered that same
Uh
chicken
huh.
dish, and you got it special because of your allergies,
Mm-hmm.
and yours looked delicious,
It
and
was.
mine was not.
Didn't you get the sauce on the side though? I
That
believe you
sounds like
did.
me, but your
Yeah.
chicken looked much fresher than mine.
Well, yours was naked because it didn't have the sauce. It's all the flavor
I
missing.
don't I mean, I
Yours
dipped it
probably
in
got
the
cooked
sauce.
normal and then they had to make mine and yours just sat there under a heat lamp.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I took
So
one for the team on that.
you should just always claim you have the same allergy I do, and then it will be the same freshness.
Sometimes I get a little jealous, but then I go and eat the pot pie with Michelle, and then I'm not jealous.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a give and take there,
Yeah,
and you wait 3 times as long for your food when you have allergies.
this is true.
Which is why your chicken sat under a
Was
heat lamp,
dry and
because the whole
gross.
table waits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I remember looking at yours and I was like, these are not the same at all.
Mine was fantastic.
It
They
did look good. Yours looked good. Mine did not.
the thing that annoys me about Skipper's Canteen is they have off-menu items, right? Like, just put it on the menu. It's been an off-menu item for years. It's like a garlic knot. They're phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
And, like, sometimes the servers don't tell you, which I get it. It'd be annoying as a server, like, ooh, we have a secret menu item. If you had to say that all day long, I'd get tired of it. But secret
Yeah,
menu item, it is pretty good. So,
yeah.
all right, there you go, Magic Kingdom. We did it. We ate in the Magic Kingdom.
It was tough, but we did it.
All right, so let's go some resorts. Let's do a counter service and a table service at any of the resorts.
Yes, I
What are
like
you
this. That's
and
better.
maybe after show we could talk a little bit more if we want to.
That sounds good.
Okay.
So I went for counter service. I went
Okay.
to Riviera to
Ooh,
Primo
okay.
Piatto because I like, and I'm going to butcher the name of this, the croque monsieur,
Mhm.
the ham and Swiss sandwich. So
Or the
good.
crock monster, as my kids call it,
The
when
croque
you're
monster.
in Be Our Guest. They would just be like, "I want the crock monster." They were pretty young at the time,
That's
and so
awesome.
they started calling it that. Then they realized that was wrong, and so they called it that on purpose. And then we went to France, where they're everywhere, and they said it that way in France. And I'm sure they spit in our food, but
That's
the
awesome.
croque monsieur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. It's very good sandwich. Yeah. So
So
where do you
fancy
want?
grilled cheese, right? That's really all it is.
Yeah, but it has a fancy name, so you don't feel like you ordered something
Oh,
off the children. And it's not on the kids menu,
no,
but
it's not.
it
No,
secretly could be,
it
right?
could be. It's great. It's a great sandwich. So, my favorite resort counter service is Captain Cook's at the Polynesian, and I love to get the pork nachos.
Oh.
Oh, they're good. I don't know how to describe them, but they're fantastic. Um, they just like the chips are different. So it's called pulled pork nachos topped with cheese, spicy mayonnaise, pico de gallo, and pineapple salsa. And the
And you're
chips
not
aren't.
I
No, I'm
was
not
like
allergic to any of
I was
that.
like waiting for you to say you're allergic to something. Okay.
No, nope, I can eat it all. I haven't died yet. So, yeah, the pulled pork nachos. They also have really good noodles. They're basically the same noodles that you can get at Ohana. So, my kids like those. The girls eat the noodles.
Hmm.
They eat the Polynesian noodles. I eat the nachos. Everyone's happy.
We do that a lot when we're at Magic Kingdom. We go because they have mac and cheese and chicken strips.
Mm.
My only complaint is that they're very slow.
Oh, the slowest.
So I am saying I'm here like
When you're getting on a boat.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
So today when I went to look at the menu, a little thing popped up and said you have to be a resort guest to place a mobile order at Captain Cook's currently. I've never
today
seen
on
that before.
February 11th?
Right. Now we are heading into a really busy weekend because it's President's Day Monday.
But still.
So today is it's not peak yet. Peak is happening tomorrow and Friday, but we're pre-peak, right? Wednesday to Wednesday is so yeah, it is busy this week. Starting today,
Huh.
basically.
Because I've seen that on like Christmas, New Year's week,
Right.
but I think I've gone there like spring break week, which I would think would be busier than now,
I
and
I
gotten in.
I think President's Day it's because it's everybody compacts into one weekend, right?
Yeah.
So they make it a long weekend either before or after. So like our school, we're out Friday for on Valentine's Day to make it a 4-day weekend. So
So we were supposed to be, but we're doing a snow makeup day instead.
oh, that is not fun. Hopefully we don't have to add any of those. Ugh.
Yeah, they tell us at the beginning of the year that like if it can be taken away, I think up until February. So this is not for the snow day we're having tomorrow. This is for like a cold day we had in January.
Stupid weather.
It is.
Yeah.
And so it's silly because like my elementary school kids, they're having their Valentine's Day party on the 13th because that's when everyone was planning for and they don't
Oh, they
understand.
couldn't figure out how to let's do it the next day. The
No.
schedule's set.
Right. So
Yeah.
yeah, the kids are
Okay.
like, "Why?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's what they did."
Sounds like something Disney Cruise Line would do.
Right. It
Right?
does.
Like I I love it the years where they do the Halloween cruises where they do the Halloween night on like the 30th.
Not on Halloween.
Right. Because it's the wrong day of the sailing, right? Like that was
Yeah.
this the wrong port. We can't do Halloween on Halloween. Like they can't figure like you can't figure that out.
That is
Disney,
that is
that's
bananas.
that's classic Disney Cruise Line. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's how our school operates. I don't know. Side note.
Okay.
Anyway.
So yeah, it's like you got a DCL running it. All right, table service.
Yes. So I cheated on this one a little bit because we said no
Oh.
signature dining,
Oh.
but I wanted to show that I can eat
Oh.
fancy a
Okay.
little bit. So I picked Citrico's. We went there last spring break. Very good. Well, first of all, it's Mary Poppins themed, which always gets me because I love Mary Poppins. But they just had a great menu for everybody. So like the girls had their mac and cheese. I got a filet mignon. This is actually what I'll order on the cruise ships most of the time. This is, I think, what you and Michelle are used to seeing me order at the fancier places. That was very good. They have an old fashioned drink that I think Jake got that was really good. Everything we ate was really good, and it was just a good menu of like having the basics and making it friendly for the kids, but going a little fancier for the adults.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I do my fancy dining on the cruise ships where I don't have to like pay out of pocket, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
We don't do signature dining a lot. I just wanted to try that one and we were staying there, so we made it happen.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go the other way with
Oh,
my resort. I mean, I love Ohana's. That's number one for Doug all the time. But I'm going to go Geyser Point. Something a
okay.
little different, right? It's not an ADR. You got to get there early, walk up, wait. It's like, showing up at a restaurant. There is a waiting list you can get on the app. But I love their bison burger. It's really good. It is a solid option at the Geyser Point Bar and Grill. So,
Now, will you make
yeah.
a special trip out there, or is that when you guys happen to be staying there usually?
I've done both. I've only been
Okay.
there a handful of times,
Because
but
we've done
it's
it, but only when we're staying there.
never with my kids though have I been there. It's been
Yeah.
an adults only sort of thing. Because if you go there, you got to have a backup plan in case you get there and they're like, "Yeah, you'll be in tomorrow." Right?
Yeah.
So, which good news, the counter service at Wilderness Lodge is fantastic. They have
Yeah, that's good
barbecue
too.
there.
Yeah.
That's really good. So but I do like their bison cheeseburger, all the right fixings, like onion straws and that sort of stuff. And bison, if you've never had it, is a really rich meat. Um, I have several places around me where I can go get it if I want to. I don't very often, but it's supposed to be heart healthy as well. So remember
Hmm,
that you're being healthy when you eat bison.
got it. I think that the ambience is just really cool there too,
It
because we're by
is,
the lake. Yeah, it's
yeah.
calm. It's like calming and
I
relaxing.
also, it's one of those. It's not inside, but not outside. There's no
Yeah,
walls. It's so
but it's covered.
don't go in August, September. I haven't.
No,
It's
it would be
more
hot.
a shoulder season type of place for Doug. I I don't like eating outside when it's 1,000 degrees.
No, I
And
agree
who
with you.
does?
That's why we end up going to Pizza Rizzo's. It's
Right.
just to get in the AC most of the time. And well, now the kids like the theming, but yeah.
Well, hopefully they'll love it just as much when it's Monsters Pizza.
We'll see.
Like
I don't know.
they spent too much money putting in those pizza ovens for it not to be pizza on
I
the
keep
other
hearing
side of
mixed
this.
things. Sometimes I hear it's just retheming, and sometimes I hear they have to get into that space a little bit for the ride. So time will tell.
It's it's 100% gonna serve pizza. 100%. Guarantee it. I wouldn't even be surprised if it doesn't have Caesar salads.
Yeah.
Like just slap Mike Wazowski on there, make him look like a pizza. I don't know. Serve a pizza with one pepperoni in the
I
middle.
was just thinking the same thing for the eyeball. Yes.
But I'm pretty sure the pizzas just come from Cisco, so
They're
the
not
pizzas.
fancy.
No,
Yeah.
they're coming out of a truck that's frozen. They're not made there, folks. Sorry to spoil the magic. So
Yeah.
there you go. That is all our dining, what we like to eat. Now you know more about us as diners, and I'm sure you have opinions and comments.
I
Let
know
us
because
have.
we have like a typical Midwest diet, I think both
We
of
are
us.
not real fancy people. I mean, I love a chicken strip, but I'm not going to eat them on vacation when I have options, right? But
Some of
not
us will.
some
It's
of us
fine.
will. It's okay. Sometimes you go to the buffet and you eat off the kids area. You just want that. You just
Yeah.
want a little
Like I
comfort
say, I'm
food.
getting mac and cheese for my daughter, but I'm really going to eat it.
You know what? I am a when the little kids area at buffets have the mini corn dogs,
Mm-hmm.
I can't help myself.
Those are good.
It's really just beef Wellington. That's all it is.
Well, the worst part is at the buffet when they make the kid stations lower and then you have to like bend over.
Helps them short, right?
I guess so. I'm
Yeah.
about the same height as you, and I'm
Yeah.
still scrunched over.
Well, yeah,
It's
just don't send Jake up there to do it.
no.
No.
Now the girls are old enough I can just send them and say, "Get
That's
mom some of
good.
this." Yeah.
Yeah, then you don't look as guilty.
Right.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to go experience any of these wonderful dining options that we talked about, reach out to our friends at Touring and Cruises to book your next magical vacation, or maybe a cruise or Universal or whatever it may be that you're wanting to do. But head on over to touringandcruises.com and tell them Rope Drop Radio sent you. So now it's time to get on to the after show, where who knows what all we'll talk about, but it will start with food. I can promise you that. So make sure you follow us on social media on all of the things at Rope Drop Radio. And for Lauren, I'm Doug. This has been another Rope Drop Radio.